Alexis arrives at the Metro Court pool and runs into Gregory. He asks what brings her to the pool. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. She says she has a lunch date, and he responds he has one too. Esme arrives, and Gregory leaves them. Brooklyn appears, and Nina flags her down to ask her about Sasha, who she's found can no longer have visitors. She's concerned, and Brooklyn admits she's in bad shape, and she's really worried about her. Brooklyn tells her about her visit, and how Sasha was having such a complete break with reality. Nina feels this makes no sense. Brooklyn spots Gregory and says her lunch date is here and excuses herself. Brooklyn meets with Gregory and says Chase is going to be late, so for now, it's just the two of them. They sit down, and he takes the chance to get to know her and asks what she studied in college. She is stunned but explains she only did a year at PCU, and it didn't work out. He asks if she thought about going back. Brooklyn says college isn't her thing, and she had an unconventional childhood, going back and forth between her mom and the Quartermains. She notes the two families couldn't have been more different. Gregory brings up Tracy, and BLQ admits she's never seen someone get under her grandmother's skin the way he does. However, she says if her grandmother really likes or loves someone, she'll always have their back. Of the office for lunch. She also tells Esme she's been doing a good job as of late. Surprised, Esme asks if she really means that. Alexis tells Esme that people are the sum of their parts, and people may forgive her, but won't forget what she's done. Alexis says she'll have to prove herself, and every day is an opportunity to change people's minds about her. Alexis knows she got off to a bad start, but she's turned a corner. Esme says she enjoys working at the Invader, and she asks about Alexis' old life as a lawyer and if she misses it. Alexis admits she does, but she also is proud of turning the Invader into something positive. Esme asks if there are similarities between the jobs, and Alexis says they both are about presenting authentic facts. Esme relays that Spencer told her the paper used to be a rag before she turned it around. Alexis says speaking of her nephew, how is cohabitating with him without Kevin and Laura? Esme says things are going better than expected, and they are finding their rhythm. She gushes about how great Spencer has been, but she also can't wait for Kevin and Laura to return. At Molly and TJ's, Molly sets out some flowers and other niceties in preparation for meeting the surrogate candidates. The first surrogate arrives and introduces herself as Andrea Gates. They sit, and TJ and Molly tell her about themselves. She tells them that she's married and has one child, and after losing her job, she's trying to supplement their income. After the meeting, TJ sees Andrea out. TJ and Molly both agree that they really like Andrea. They have more interviews, but Molly thinks Andrea will be hard to beat. They next meet with Chelsea, the second candidate, and then the third, Pamela. The third candidate is less than stellar and is all about the money and how much they'll support her. After seeing her out, they both agree they like her the least. They also agree they like Andrea and Chelsea, but Molly has a good feeling about Andrea and Chelsea can be their backup. Molly can't believe this is really happening, and they embrace. Portia arrives at the rehab facility and finds Curtin giving it his all with his therapist Roy. Roy eventually suggests they take a break as Curtis is wearing him out, and didn't expect him to be so enthusiastic in their first session. In Sonny's place, Betty suggests Avery take a nap after her long day. Avery says naps are for babies, and she wants to watch cartoons. Betty asks her to watch them on her tablet with her headphones to keep her distracted. Outside, Nina arrives and tells Dex she needs to get a few things she left last night. Dex explains he can't let her in. She states she's Sonny's fiancé. Dex and Gabe say they have been instructed not to let anyone in. Nina calls this unbelievable and walks off. Back inside, Dex enters to find Betty snooping through the mail and asks what she's doing. Betty explains she was just looking for art supplies for Avery, and she has her hands full as is without interruptions. Dex apologizes and exits.